Hello, 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 everybody, and welcome back to another dream today. Hello, hello. Come on in, guys. It's Saturday. We're hanging out. We're playing some D&D. It's a City of Stars campaign. It's run by Gob the Goblin. You can check him out on Twitch. But let me introduce myself for those of you who don't know who I am. Hi, my name is Princess Evillan, and I'm a streamer here on Twitch, and I post almost everything I do here on the channel. It all ends up onto youtube.com/@princessevillanvods. EVILLAN is how you spell Evelyn, in case you didn't know. But yeah, if you're looking for the first parts of the D&D, it was supposed to go up today. I had some issues with processing on YouTube, so I don't know if it made it up in time. I don't know if it's up yet. I think it's still, last I checked it was still processing, but that was like an hour ago. So I don't know if it's up yet. But it should go up very soon. We're going to do a recap of what happened because it's been a while for both of us, both viewers and for me and Gob. So we're going to go over what has happened so far and what we know about the City of Stars. And yeah, but otherwise, I stream video games on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. And on Wednesdays and Sundays, we read webcomics with my lovely husband, Gob the Goblin. And Saturdays, which, like today, we play D&D. It's every other Saturday right now. It might turn into every Saturday, just depending on if you guys enjoy it. If you do, let me know in the Discord or in the comments on the VODs channel. Let me know what you guys end up liking or what you want to see more of. And we can definitely accommodate and see what we can do about it. But yeah, VODs channel is open for all kinds of things that I've done in the past, including the first parts to games and streams that we're doing this week, like Homestuck. We just finished Problem Sleuth, so that'll be going up very soon. Let's see. Yeah, it's just D&D today, guys. Let's hang out. Let me see if Gob is ready. Gob, are you ready for us to go? No one can hear you yet. Is it a yes or a no? No, you're not ready? Alright. I'm gonna switch over and we can get started. Here we go. There's that. And let's turn on Gob's voice. Say hi, Gob.
I don't say hi to no one. Selling a tail. I still can't figure out how to get the audio to work. It refuses to work.
Weird. What specifically is the problem?
It won't capture the sound from the browser, and I can't get it to come from anything.
Weird.
I can only get Discord directly and desktop audio, but I don't even think it's picking up that correctly. Yeah, don't say anything. I'm actually going to mute you real quick. Just going to do a little mutes. Alright, hit mute. And then if I go over to OBS, maybe it has been picked up. I just can't tell. Turn this up. Let me do a test. If I click this button. Okay, it does go away. Put that back on. That over here. I hear nothing. Alright, at least it works in the desktop audio. Alright.
You get it fixed?
It's just really quiet. Alright, let me turn you back on. Somewhere.
You get it fixed?
The rainbow. There you are.
Can you hear me yet? Oh.
Yes, I can hear you.
Did you get it fixed?
As fixed as I'm gonna get it.
You'll have to diagnose that after stream. before we play WoW.
OBS just doesn't like listening to me.
It really doesn't. Your OBS has a lot of issues.
It has decided to go on strike. You didn't want to pay it, it said.
I didn't want to pay it.
Yeah, you didn't, I'm telling you. It's not my fault. It obviously said that you were supposed to pay it, but you didn't pay him, and now he's trying to collect. Oh, don't forget, your camera's supposed to be coming in. You're not using the, what's it called, camera?
What camera?
You're not using the stream together camera. You're using the camera for Roll20. Remember, that way you didn't have to put your stuff all over the place. I have turned on sharing chat. Everything's working. As working as it's going to. Now then, last time.
Let's go over a complete, like everything we know about everything so far.
Oh, well.
I don't know what you're talking about that I need to fix.
I didn't say you need to fix anything.
What did you say was
saw your
broken?
camera was on. I was saying your camera was on the stream together thing, but we're using the Roll20 thing for perspectives.
Oh, yeah, because I have, I guess, yeah. I can turn that off.
It's up to you if you want your model to run the room.
I see what you're saying. Okay, I fixed it. Okay. Yeah, let's go over, like, a whole overview of everything that's happened so far. Do you want me to do it, or do you want to do it?
Let's see what you remember.
Okay. So, in the first part, when we first got here, I had, okay, so Lia Abernathy is my character. I'm a sorcerer, right?
I believe so, yes.
Just Leah. Yeah, you calling me just Leah right
Just
now?
Leah. Yeah, just Leah.
Oh, goodness.
You said your name was just Leah.
Yeah.
Not my fault you said
No.
it.
My name is Lia Abernathy. I'm a princess of a certain kingdom, and I've been given a divine mission to go out and assist an area. And I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing. All I know is that I'm needed somewhere, so I go on a train, and it takes me to the City of Stars, and I get off the train, go to the hotel, turn around. The train doesn't exist anymore. There's no way out of the City of Stars. The locals don't even know of anything beyond the City of Stars because it just stretches endlessly. And they're okay with that because in the City of Stars, all your dreams come true. And so my character, looking for this obvious darkness in this utopia setting we've been given, meets a paladin named Sir Paladin. We get settled into the hotel at the cost of some dreams, just a little off the top. And I have a permanent residence in the hotel now, which is good because I brought stuff with me because I am a princess after all. And I also have stuff for my serval cat, Timber. And we met with Sir Paladin. Some shenanigans happened with traveling around the city, and we ended up in the sanitation department sewers. And I found...
I was going to gloss over that you're dreaming of sanitation, and you really, really loved sanitation for that whole episode.
I know.
Questions about sanitation.
I was really worked up about the public works of this situation, because nobody can really tell me the way that the city runs, or how the sanitation department works, or how security works, or guards work, or how the king runs his kingdom, or nobody can really tell me anything concrete, right? Even the guards are kind of like, this is just the way things are. And it drives me crazy because I'm a princess. I'm supposed to know how to run a kingdom, and this isn't being run. It's just being sustained.
Oh, you think?
So I think.
Very opinionated. You come into another person's country and then just start judging it. It's very rude. I'm just saying.
I never said that Lia's a good character.
You're like a tourist that's upset that they don't speak your language and have your customs. It's very rude.
No, I just wanted to know how their
American.
cities run. I'm interested in their public works. But anyways, so we end up in the sanitation department sewers, and we go all the way down. Sir Paladin helps out with detecting the evil that we're trying to find, and I have this vision of the city like falling apart and the king being corrupted and a bunch of other bad things happening that I don't really remember, but it was really bad. And then we woke up in the hotel and Sir Paladin had saved us. And then we went to the Adventurers Guild. This is episode 2. Then we went to the Adventurers Guild. We were looking for information about nightmares. If there's a city of dreams, then there must be nightmares. Where did those go? How do those get dealt with? Because if dreams come true, does that mean nightmares come true as well? So we were going out looking for this information. We were trying to just get some experience under our belt, get a little input from the town, hopefully about nightmares or anything of the like. And we ended up going on this quest to hunt deer. And I picked it because I wanted Timber to get some exercise in. Because we hadn't done anything since coming to town other than go to the sewers. And as Sir Paladin sees, I fall asleep a lot. So... So, we went on a mission, and we found this glade with a tree, and there was this deer, and I got into a fight with Sir Paladin about his, what's the word? You know what I'm trying to say.
No, I do not.
He was mansplaining us, and he was being misogynistic. We were trying to lecture him about his misogyny, and we got a little out of control. And then it turned into a nightmare, and there was this nightmare deer, and he was really scary.
That's right. That's right. You just started getting upset for no real reason, and then exploded, and got upset that you couldn't find what you were looking for. And then you saw a deer, and the deer started getting real scary.
Yeah, the deer got real scary. It got real scary real fast. And so we ended up throwing a few spells. We had to deal with the spooky deer. I tried to rip its horns off. It captured me and sucked my soul away or something.
No, it ichor you. It started vomiting ichor on you, remember?
Gross. Gross. Anyways,
everybody's favorite little guy.
No. Nobody's favorite little guy. No.
Everybody's favorite little guy is a deer of nightmares.
It was pretty awful. And then we passed out, and the last thing we heard was Sir Paladin picking us up and chastising us about falling asleep again. So I don't really know what happened from Sir Paladin's point of view, but we had a nightmare, and it was terrifying. And there was a point where I used commands to make it tell me who it was, and it responded with like an eldritch voice, and it was all just garble and darkness, and it was really scary. So I don't know what that means for us and our character. But this definitely seems like something that we can't beat at our current level.
Well, he's just a little guy.
Just a little guy. He was terrifying. So that's what we're dealing with right now.
That's what you're dealing with?
Yes. That's the catch up that I've got. Am I right? Did I miss anything?
I mean, you're pretty spot on, you know. It's not bad. Oh boy, one moment. I had an idea. Give me a second.
I had an idea. Oh no, I don't like that.
What? No. Yeah, nightmares. All right. The cake. Ooh, let's see what I get. See what happens. Anywho,
Okay.
yes, the last thing you remember was falling asleep and being chastised, of course, because you fell asleep in the middle of the forest again. You know, you really gotta get that scene. You need a dream doctor to help you
A
out.
dream doctor?
Dream doctor. You just keep falling asleep. You may need medication.
That's a thought.
Now then. You wake up in your nice bed in the hotel in tavern structure. Ah, perfect. I got exactly what I needed. Remove the blade. Alright. You wake up. Timbers is sleeping in his nice, comfy bed in the corner. You know, he's having a great time. He's got snacks. He's got some fresh fish that he got. Just having a jolly time. All your supplies are in your room and whatnot that you took with you. No marks or scratches on you from your encounter with
No
your
ichor?
nightmares. No ichor that you can see or
Nothing
anything
under my
like that.
nails?
Nope.
No
Nothing under your
frostbite from the
nails.
cold hands?
Nope.
Okay. Timber, where were you? I needed you. I was having a nightmare. Didn't you see the crazy deer thing? You could have at least woken me up.
I'm not making a handout.
You're not making a handout? What's that mean? Are you making a
I'm
handout?
definitely not making a handout. I would never. There we go. So, you know, you have your little quips and stuff with Timbers, and nothing's really happening. He just kind of looks at you incredulously, like, how dare you?
Mm.
I'm a kitty cat. How dare you? So what are you gonna do now? You know, you're up, you're awake, you're in your room, you're nice and rested, you know, no marks or damage or anything like that. Yeah, it's quite peaceful, you know. Your hair's a little bit frazzled, but that's about it.
I think I'm gonna, well, I want to go find Sir Paladin and figure out what happened yesterday.
Okay. You're just gonna head downstairs?
I'm gonna check in with Timber. Is Timber okay? There's nothing weird about Timber or anything? He's pretty normal. He's got his snacks.
He's got his snacks, he's pretty cool. You do see his collar's different.
His collar's different.
Yeah, it's got like a couple little purple crystals around it.
That's weird. What's that mean? Can I do an Arcana check?
Sure.
Arcana check. /R 1d20 plus, what's my Arcana? Because I should know everything about the collar.
Right.
What's my Arcana? Skills +5. 7.
You think you notice that they sparkle. They have a little bit of magic in them. As far as you can tell, they're just kind of like shiny crystals.
Timber doesn't have a nightmare form, does he?
No, not that you know of.
Okay. Not that I know of. I don't like that. I don't like that. Okay. As long as Timber's safe and everything seems fine, then
he's fine.
I'll stop worrying about it. Let's go find Sir Paladin. Let's get something to eat. I'm starving.
Alright. You head downstairs. You look around and you see Sir Paladin at his table, just enjoying a meal, as he usually does, and a drink. Food just kind of goes through the front of the visor, and you can't really see anything beyond it.
Hey.
So you rush over?
Yeah.
Alright, you rush over to Mr. Paladin, just kind of making your way through the hustle and bustle real quick. Straight to him.
Hey, Sir Paladin. Mr.
That was a lot of adjectives.
What happened yesterday?
He just takes a bite of food for a while. What do you mean?
Did I fall asleep? Did you see the crazy... Did you see the crazy deer? What happened?
Crazy deer?
There was a crazy nightmare deer. Oh my god, I sound insane.
A nightmare deer, and let me guess, it had big spooky horns that had purple mist coming out of it?
Yes!
And what else? You're gonna say purple crystals coming out of its back that kind of sparkle.
Yes!
And what? And what else? Ichor that kind of comes from its mouth a little bit occasionally.
I'm just with my arms crossed, just staring at him. Like, you believe this shit?
And that's when you hear snickering behind you. You're teasing it too much.
Who the fuck is that?
And you see sitting at the table, because you completely ignored him because you're only focused on Sir Paladin. You see this gentleman.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
Sitting at the table, eating some food.
What do I see? Wait, what? I'm confused. I'm trying to do too many things at once.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to fill out my character sheet so I don't have to look at D&D Beyond all the time.
Oh. I'll just reshift. Well, you're gonna have to like move things as you blocked it.
Oh god.
You see this gentleman sitting at the table.
Druid of
with,
Nightmares?
His staff is leaning against the table. You see the deer's skull and with a little bit of ichor coming out of the front of it. And every time he takes a bite out of his plate of pancakes, you see the food go like just under the skull, but you don't see where it goes. And yeah, you do see the horns with the same description, the big purpley horns, the crystals coming out of his cloak. I will say his skin is probably not as rotted as that. It's more just kind of scarred. But you see this druid, based on his iconography, just sitting at the table enjoying a meal with Sir Paladin.
I'm gonna point
You
at him
completely missed him
accusatorily. I'm gonna point at him accusatorily and be like, "You!
Me what?
You were in my nightmare. You were my nightmare. What is going on?" I got a 1 on that acrobatics check. That sucks. I got a 2. I'm not rolling well tonight. What's happening?
Well, my name is a deer. You have that correct. But I am not your nightmare, but I am a druid of nightmares.
Great, then maybe you can help me with my nightmares.
Sure, what was it?
I explained to him the nightmare that I had while we were in the sewers, and I explained to him the nightmare I had when we were in the glade, and we were talking and how it was sudden, and all of a sudden I had apparently fallen asleep, but in my eyes had this experience where it was very real and threatening.
He takes a couple more bites. Even Sir Paladin, you can hear him. He's now purposely making it extra loud.
Oh my god.
Right, spooky deer, right.
You wouldn't know anything about that, would you? I look at him accusatorily.
Real big bite of pancakes. Totally. Nope, not a thing about it. You can roll an insight if you would like.
I would like to throw an insight. Motherfucker. What's my insight?
I'm gonna say you have an advantage because of Sir Paladin.
14.
14. Well, it's a good thing because the DC was low. Both of them are fucking with you hard.
Oh my god.
They are majorly fucking with you.
I'm going to turn around in a huff in that way of I'm done with this conversation, and I'm going to go to the cafe and I'm going to get a heaping plate of food as if I haven't eaten in days. And I'm going to come back and sit down in front of them in a huff and just devour my food in a most unladylike manner.
Sir Paladin eventually takes out a napkin and just dabs the front of his visor. Well, I believe that's enough teasing her. You're free to explain now. Of course, of course. And you'll see one of his arms reach out towards you, and a single claw lightly touches the front of your garments. You have been touched by the nightmare. And you feel it start to pulse with inside you. This dark, sickly feeling, and a small, veiny black mark spirals at the center of your chest.
What's that mean?
Well, you are the new dreamer.
I don't want any more dreams.
As the new dreamer, you'll be shaping the place. And of course, other forces want part of that. Mine included.
Are you a druid or a warlock?
Druid, of course. The Druid of Nightmares.
Goodness. Okay.
You're the one looking for things in a place that was perfect.
Nothing's
Did you think
perfect.
there'd be no consequences for that?
There was always darkness lurking here. No place can be a utopia.
Sure, dreamer, sure.
You're not gonna tell me that this is a reflection of my own inner turmoil, is it?
You feel, as he laughs at you, the mark kind of just pulses a little bit more. Especially at your insistence that there's something wrong.
So why are you here?
I'm here because the nightmare must grow.
I don't want it to grow. I don't want more nightmares.
Should have thought of that before looking for them.
Because I guess that is kind of my fault.
And now look where you're at.
I only
Now
went
you got
looking for nightmares because I had that vision.
Visions or dreams?
Can I do an
Vision,
insight check
dream.
on whether it was a vision or a dream?
It'd be a history.
History?
Yeah, because we were trying to remember.
That's fine. Please don't roll a 1. Oh, God. 11.
You actually can't remember which it was.
That's not good. I don't like that. Okay. So what now, Mr. Druid of Nightmares?
That's up to you. I'm here for the ride, just as your other half is.
My other half?
Yeah, he's over there. And then he's just pointing at Sir Paladin.
Oh, God. I, recoil at the idea of us being, a couple or a thing.
He just kind of laughs because he feels that within you. Just oh, this is gonna be fun.
I don't like those. Okay. So, trying to learn about the nightmares did not...
You're not even curious why I said other half, are you? You're just...
I thought he was making a joke.
No, you... Alright. And I'm here to make sure that the dream continues.
So you want the destruction of the dream, and you want the dream to continue. Doesn't that put you at odds?
I wouldn't say destroy the dream. I mean, nightmares need dreams to function. I mean, you don't destroy it.
Okay.
And I just need the dream to keep going.
What is the dream?
They kind of just gesture at everything.
That's helpful. That's super helpful.
As for at odds, I mean, kinda. We don't really, I mean, we can both exist in the same place.
Okay. Why do you want to keep the dream going?
That is my task.
I get the sense that you're not very good at keeping your tasks, Mr. Oathbreaker. I haven't forgotten that.
So you say.
The only reason I know is because Mixolydia had such a strong reaction to it in chat. I was like, wait, what? Oathbreaker. Alright, okay, so you're both just waiting for me to make the next move.
If you want to put it like that, that's fine.
Alright, what's in my journal? What do I gotta do? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, my journal won't open anymore.
You broke your journal.
I did break the journal.
You should be able to open it. It's probably because you opened it and then moved it instead of closing it.
I didn't move it.
To.
I closed it. I didn't move it.
It should open fine, it says.
It doesn't do it. Okay, hold on. Hold on.
Did you, like, pop it out? Probably in its own window?
No, I already looked. This button.
Your
Refresh.
button. Oh, she's gone. You did figure out that Oathbreakers break oaths, Mixolydia. How dare you? You informed her too many things. She's learning.
There we go. Turn this back on. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna take you up on this dream doctor thing. I think I need to stop falling asleep. I think I need to go address my narcolepsy. What does the Druid of Nightmares have to say about that?
He's just sitting there. You fell asleep because I made you fall asleep. Yeah, you realize I was messing with you.
But what
right?
about the first time?
That's because you were looking for corruption. Of course it put you to sleep.
So every time I look for corruption, I'm gonna fall asleep?
Probably. I mean, it's a dream thing. I mean, this whole place is built around sleep. You're very dense right now.
Okay, so no dream doctor. I don't know about being asleep. It can't just be that easy of being asleep and wishing everything to be okay.
I mean, it was till you started looking.
Look, I'm only here because I got some divine intervention about this place, okay? I didn't do nothing.
Divine, she says. You are right. She's fun.
Oh my god. Speaking of, do I know about the divine intervention. Do I know like what God sent me the vision?
Give me a religion.
$1d20 plus. What's my religion? $15.
You see purple fluff, and that's about it.
Purple fluff?
Mm-hmm.
Like a flump?
No, but it's fluffy, whatever it is.
Purple fluff. Can I think about it and then walk towards it like I'm trying to get there?
Try.
Let's do that. I'm
You're
gonna
just
really
gonna get up
focus.
and start walking.
I'm gonna disengage from the conversation and I'm gonna go outside.
Youth roll outside. You just youth roll away. Oh, she's on the move again. Oh, I wasn't finished with my third plate. And Sir Paladin will get up, and as will the druid, which you haven't asked his name yet, which is great. You won't. I mean, for everyone for people listening, when the druid gets up, there's a little bit of ichor left behind wherever he goes.
Ew.
But you don't notice as you youth roll away. Yeah, you backflip out of the chair and continue rolling out the door.
I'm gonna walk in a direction and really think about this purple fluff that I see and try to see if I can get to it.
All right. You start walking.
Mm-hmm.
And as you walk, the clouds come together. You continue walking, and you start to see a figure. But you can't make out many details, and they're just obscured by the clouds. What do you do?
I'm gonna focus on my desire to want to talk to them and see if it leads me to like a temple or something.
You concentrate. Nothing seems to happen. You notice the figure starts to run away as you feel the feeling disappear.
Oh no, I ran after her.
You start running. And as you look at the figure, they seem to be getting more panicked all of a sudden, and they start running quicker.
I ran faster. Can I run faster?
Yeah, you start running faster with a determined look on your face. And you notice someone has started chasing you in the pink fog.
Someone's chasing me?
Yeah, now someone is chasing you while you're chasing the figure.
I'm gonna disregard the person that's chasing me, and I'm just gonna beeline it for the person that I'm chasing.
You don't really get any closer. You're kind of keeping pace, but you feel the connection dimming as you continue on. And you see her kind of raise out her hand and start doing something, but you can't tell.
I'm gonna shout out at her and be like, hey!
No response as you guys keep running.
Okay. Seeing that that's not gonna work for me, I'm gonna pivot and run in the direction of the person that is chasing me.
Okay.
And I'm gonna see if I can, like, tackle him.
So you give me an athletics.
Okay.
Or acrobatics, either one.
Acrobatics. I have a feeling I know where this is gonna go. 17!
Okay, you quickly do a 360, and at the last moment, you notice the figure you were chasing turn around and start to book it towards you, and you see the person that was chasing you do the same thing, now going away.
Me? It's me?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm gonna stop running and just kind of collapse down on the ground, seeing this chain of reactions, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And the clouds just kind of part as you stopped moving, and you're back where you were.
I'm just gonna kind of sit on the ground and be very dumbfounded and be like, it was me all along.
You're chasing yourself. Sir Paladin and the Druid are just kind of standing outside the tavern
I'm
looking at you.
chasing myself. I hate this place. I kick the ground. I look like a petulant child throwing a temper tantrum on the floor. I'm like 27.
Does she do this often? You have no idea.
I'm
Did
gonna.
you have a good trip? As he comes up to you, you can hear his staff clanging on the cobblestones.
I'm gonna throw my head back and lie down on the floor and stare up at the sky and think really hard about what this could mean and how this is probably all my fault and I brought darkness to this land and now I need to fix it and what my divine purpose is and just having a panic attack.
I think she's broken. He's just kind of shaking for a little bit. Timbers will come up to you and kind of curl up. Sir Paladin will finally walk up. Are you throwing another fit?
What am I supposed to do now? Anything that I do can cause, like, nightmares or something.
I mean, everyone can cause anything from happening. That's life.
I
Now, what
prop
are you
myself.
going to do about it?
I prop myself up and I'm like, I'm supposed to be here for a reason. I don't even know why I'm here.
I mean, does anyone know why they're here? That's existence, after all.
I'm gonna I'm gonna go, why I'm here? Why I'm here? And I'm gonna stand up and start walking again. This time I'm going to think of a temple. And I want to get to some religious place to connect with any deity. Local would be preferable. But I want to go to a temple.
All right. I have to print out for this. Say the Grand Eatery, the Misted Shades, the King's Chambers, the Mausoleum of Genius, the Coral Ducks, the Fleur Savory, the Waterfall of Tears, the Amphitheater, Dissonant Voices, the Forge of Confidence, the Epitaph Reliquary, or the Spire of Illustration. Are any of these a temple? Let's see. The Amphitheater of Dissonant Voices? That sounds temple-y. Sure, we'll go there. No, we won't. Alright. You start looking for a temple of some sort. And pretty much every time you try, the only thing you get when it comes to a temple um, is actually one of those floating platforms that are around.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the larger ones, and it seems to consist of one large building, um, with what you can only assume is a crown on top of the building, made of the various gems and fog. And you get the idea that's where the King of Dreams is. And
Okay.
that every time you look for a temple, it kind of just defaults to that.
Okay. I'm gonna go inside because they don't know that it's where the king is. So I'm just gonna go inside.
You end up on top of the platform and appear Sir Paladin and the Druid, appearing slightly behind you with timbers. Finally going to meet the royalty, I see. And they start walking by you, as you continue on.
Okay. I take a moment to fix my hair and dust off my clothes and get ready to go meet the king. And I go inside with confidence.
So it is a very large open space. Um, there is a lot of the cloud. It's a lot thinner, but it is spread throughout the whole area.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and you will see a gargantuan sized bed. It's massive. And you will see what seems to be a figure covered in what looks like nightgown robes and caps and such. You can't make out too many details of him. He has the same sort of mummy motif going on, just keeping him concealed. And he's laying on this huge bed, that seems to be almost a giant cloud for him. And he's kind of at peace. You don't. His figure kind of changes shapes a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It never really settles on one humanoid figure. Um, give me a nature and or arcana if you can see what crazy figure you can see.
Ooh, nat 20 on Arcana.
Okay. For just a moment, you see and you know exactly what this creature is. Um, for just a moment, as it's sleeping, you see a Tarask.
Oh.
For just one moment, just one, his body is a Tarask for a moment before changing into, say, a dragon, troll. It just starts switching between various creatures.
Is
For
it
a moment,
changing
you
in
see,
size?
not for the most part. The Tarask, it did get bigger, but they pretty much stay the size of the bed.
Okay.
But so far, you've seen the upper limits of what it could possibly become.
Okay.
But he is just sleeping with a nice nightcap with a little crown that goes around it. Um, Attendants come by, fluffing the clouds, floating around. Flumps are just kind of floating throughout the room. A lot of them kind of gathered on either his head or various parts of him. Um, and you will see various Desnans coming in and out of the area, leaving either gifts or what you see wisps of cloud get left behind. Um,
I'm gonna assume those are
and
dreams.
probably you'll see Sir Paladin bow as he enters, and the druid will also do a bow, but he will chuckle as he does.
I'm gonna curtsy as polite. Um, and I'm going to. What do I want to do?
You are just inside the building. It's like a football field away to get to him.
I'm gonna approach him and curtsy and see if I can flag down an attendant.
An attendant will flutter to you. Yes.
Hi, I'm new in town. Um, can you tell me more about what's going on here?
It's the King of Dreams. He is sleeping and caring for our dreams, as he does.
Ah, perfect. Okay. And how does one speak to the King of Dreams?
You merely go up and speak your dreams, child.
Okay. So, she's gonna disengage from the conversation. You roll out of that. We're gonna walk up to the king and curtsy again. Introduce ourselves as Princess of Winterstar, and tell him that we've been summoned through divine intervention, and we'd like to know if there's anything that he feels that he needs assistance with. And I'm just going to try to do that at first. I'm just going to talk like he's normally here, like he can hear me, and I'm going to see what happens.
You stand there for a little bit. You do your talk, and there's no response. You do notice other people come up, and they will kind of do the similar thing of just coming and standing and then talking. Occasionally, someone will have a wisp of cloud either come out of them or something, or they hand it over. But not everyone. But everyone seems to have a satisfied look on their face, or a moment of like, oh, realization of some sort.
Okay.
Come to them. But so far, not for you.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm going to cast Detect Thoughts.
On who?
On the king.
On the king.
Uh-huh.
Are there any saves related to that?
Wisdom save. 15.
Oh. Got it. On the King of Dreams. Got it. You know, he is asleep, so how can he really save? I'm gonna need a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. I can do that.
Actually, no. Give me a Wisdom saving throw first.
Okay. I backed out of my character sheet. Hold on. Okay, Wisdom
You're
saving
good.
throw.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay.
Oh, this is
19.
19. Oh, you hear as you start casting the spell, and you start to finish it up. You hear at the last moment behind you, "Oh, this is gonna be funny." You cast the spell, you focus, and then everything kind of goes dark around you.
Oh.
And you are just focused on the king.
Mm-hmm.
You start to see his outline, you see him, and then you start hearing whispers. And that just keeps going.
Okay.
And going. And it starts to get louder and louder, and now you're starting to hear voices. And it's getting extremely loud. Your ears are starting to hurt, and you just barely are making out individual prayers, thoughts, dreams, moments. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
I can't. Can I focus on like finding the king's voice?
Get the Constitution saving throw, and we'll see if you can handle what you're hearing.
Okay, Constitution saving throw.
The Wisdom saving throw is to make sure you could hold it just to start. Now you've got to power through a realm of voices.
9.
You lose half of your health
Oh God.
immediately as the psychic toll starts causing your brain to bleed. You now have blood running down your nose and ears. The voices are very loud. You would like to try and focus, you said?
Yes.
Alright. Give me another... Let's see. Give me an Arcana. I think this is base
10. My rolls are shit tonight.
Alright, you are trying to focus on the king's specific thoughts, and you are not getting as much as you would like. The spell is still holding, but you can't get through. Give me a... Do you have any other ideas?
No, I'm gonna back out.
Alright, give me a Constitution saving throw to hold yourself together.
19.
Alright.
Thank
You
God.
hold yourself together and able to cut off the spell at the last moment. And you fall to the ground after that punch of life force being drained out of you from trying that.
Oof. I'm gonna wave my hand for Sir Paladin or for the druid to assist me.
I've never seen someone try to just read a god's mind. That's ridiculous. He's kind of just poking you with his staff as Sir Paladin comes to help you up. Sir Paladin will help you up and kind of wipe you down with a handkerchief.
Thank you.
I don't suggest doing that again. That was an interesting choice.
Okay, so everybody else seems to be able to pray to him and talk to him, but I can't. Why is that? Can you talk to him?
Oh, of course.
Then you tell him what's going on.
All right. And he kind of just turns to the statue and just... You see a purple wisp go out to him, and then he's like, all right.
What'd he say?
Oh, he didn't say anything back this time.
What?
No, he didn't feel like it.
Didn't feel like it.
Well, yeah.
What could be more important than protecting the kingdom?
He says everything's fine.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine. My foot.
The druid then's like, it is really that easy. I mean, look. And he goes up, which you find very strange, as you are sure this druid is made of the antithesis of the dreams.
Right.
You're so sure of that. And he kind of bows his head for a moment. You'll see a sickly, like, ichory cloud kind of come out of him, go up to the king, and then nothing really happens. And then he just looks at you, say, I can do it too.
I'm gonna copy what they do, specifically copy everything they do, and will the purple smoke to come out of my head, and see what happens.
Go.
I'm gonna try
Give me
again.
an Arcana. Give me an Arcana with advantage.
20, not
Pretty good,
natural.
That 20. That 20's pretty good. All right, so you really focus. You
What are you sending out?
I'm sending out a plea of tell me what I'm here for. If you're a god, tell me what I'm here for.
Okay. So you gather up this plea, this prayer to the powers above, and you send it out. You see this little sparkly cloud of puff fly towards the king as it enters his crown. And it's quiet, and then just for just half a second, you'll hear in almost a tone of like, duh, to dream. And that's it.
I'm going to stomp my foot, throw my arms down, and resist the urge to scream. I'm going to throw my head up and resist the urge to scream. And I'm going to youth roll out of the situation and go back to the hotel.
I love you.
I love you.
What is my purpose? To dream, duh.
Duh.
You throw. So you're gonna just storm to the hotel?
Yes, I'm going to go to the hotel. I'm going to invite the druid and Sir Paladin with me. We're going to go back to my room, and I'm going to try to... commune with my white dragon blood.
Okay.
And, really, I want to get, like, an introspective, meditative state of, like, with influence from my white dragon blood of, like, what am I doing here? What do I want? If I have to dream something, then what am I gonna dream?
Okay. What are you doing? And you're just discussing this with the two gentlemen.
Yeah, pretty much. But I'm gonna try to like do this meditative state first, of like seeking within myself. Of like, do I get any like hints about what I want to do or what I'm here for, or like what my dream should be, or anything like that? Because she doesn't know what she wants. All she knows is that she's supposed to be here for a reason.
Man, it's so hard when you're not just given your objective.
I know, right?
You're doing a lot of.
I went out looking for things and I got punished.
You didn't get punished. You had
Consequences.
consequences. You had consequences for looking for nightmares. You wanted to find nightmares. You found them. Let's see. All right. Yeah, all right, you enter your deep meditative state you're trying to reach. Being more cleric than sorcerer at this point, you're really searching for a higher power to help you. And after the king's message of to dream, what does little Lia dream of? What is her goal? What drives her to want to be? Why do you crave this divine intervention?
Lia craves this divine intervention because it gives her a sense of purpose, that she is meant for something greater. She believes that she is meant for something greater because she was born as a dragonborn, with like dragonborn characteristics, like physically, which is unlike most of her family. So she's been branded by the white dragon of her generational family, to have a higher calling. So she's grown up her entire life believing that she's going to do something great. So at this point, she's like, do I just make something up to overcome it, to fulfill my dream of active, like calling upon a greater power, you know, or a higher purpose. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of where she's at. She's one of those kids that's always been told that she's been destined for greatness, but she's never known what that greatness is. So she just generally excels at like a lot of things that she does, except for things that she doesn't have an interest in. Then she really, really doesn't do well with them, like socialization.
All right, you do the deep initiative. You're looking for an answer, something to get you going, and the feeling you get is one of steel being hardened, the billowing flames, the sound of metal on metal, but at the same time, a feeling of bravery and purpose.
Okay.
Um, and you will come out of that meditative state um, with that kind of feeling of being in that area. You're sweating, you felt the heat on your face, the sound of metal being struck, but also the voices of discussion and debate.
Okay. So Leah's gonna take that as a affirmation that she needs to be tempered before she can find greatness, but she is destined for the greatness that she perceives herself to require, as is her right?
Mm-hmm.
Um she's going to determine that not all of it needs to be through bloodshed and battle, but also debate and civil conflict. So she's going to open her eyes, turn to the druid and Sir Paladin, and she's gonna be like, okay, look, if I'm the dreamer here, and my purpose is to dream, then I've already gotten off to a really bad start by having a bunch of nightmares and insecurities. If those have manifested in this world, then they need to be destroyed and taken care of. If this was once a utopia, then it will go back to being a utopia. That's my dream.
Mm-hmm. One second. Let's see what that gives me. All right. So your dream now is to have the utopia go back to the way it was, correct?
Yes.
You're hoping to fix what you think you've caused.
Right.
Um That's out of your meditative state and everything. This is what you're just trying to
Convey to the boys, yeah.
convey to the boys, right? They It's pretty good actually. One second.
What are you doing?
We're going somewhere.
We're going somewhere.
Yeah, we're going to a place.
Oh, goodness.
Going to a place.
Not just in our imagination?
No, we're not gonna Peter. Why? See. Alright. So you start conveying this to the boys. Sir Paladin looks you over. Sounds like someone needs more confidence. I agree.
How do you suggest gaining confidence?
Well,
She's gonna wonder for the first time how old everybody is. Like their age difference.
Mm-hmm. You just wonder. You haven't asked.
Can I can't tell anything, can I?
No. There is no discernible feature on either of them. They are completely covered in their various ways.
How do I even know they're
Sir
real?
Paladin is in full plate while... Oh, much better. This is perfect. While the druid, who you still have not asked his name, I don't think I've given him one yet. Just the druid. Oh, it's a deer. That's right. His name's a deer.
He did
He's
introduce
like,
himself.
That's right. He introduced himself because you mentioned he was a deer. He's like, yes, I am a deer. Oh, this is perfect. Anyway, it seems you wish to be forged and made anew.
You could say that.
I mean, luckily we have a place that can do both.
She's gonna like motion for him to go on and like give him this look of like, and you've kept this from me?
I mean, you've been told all these locations before. I think someone gave you... Sir Paladin, did you give her a list? I mean, yeah, she asked for a bunch of locations.
I did.
We told her about them, but she didn't really like...
Oh, the Forge of Confidence.
What? No! No, we wouldn't be going there. What? No. A forge that also works on confidence and what? Nah.
I'm gonna swing my legs over where I'm sitting, because I was sitting crisscross applesauce on the bed. I just decided. So I'm gonna swing my legs over the bed and be like, alright, to the Forge of Confidence. To confidently forge some confidence.
I don't think that's how that works, but onward we go! And he'll slowly start shuffling out of the room.
On our way out,
Downstairs.
I'm going to pack a lunch from stuff from the canteen, so we have rations with us.
Okay. All right, you do that. You got your rations and whatnot. You're all good to go. You get outside the building, and Sir Paladin looks at you. You have everything you need before we head to this location.
I think so.
Alrighty then. As you will, madame. And he just gives you a very exaggerated bow to start walking.
I just shake my head and then we start walking in a direction
In a
because the clouds
direction
are gonna
as you
take us
head
there.
you head for the Forge of Confidence, and as you start to walk, um, you notice the clouds start to change as you walk. The clouds are now starting to turn red, and there's heat to them. You start hearing that clanging noise that you were hearing before. The hair um, starts to stand on end everywhere. Let's see. One second. Nice, but in Forge. What's this one? That'll work. As you begin walking, you start hearing the clanging noises. You start to hear what sounds like arguments in the background as well. The loud sounds of what sounds like liquid flowing and popping away. Uh, you start to see crystals solidifying in the air as you get closer. And as you exit the purple clouds and look in front of you, you see what you can only assume is the Forge of Confidence. Stepping forth, you end up on one of these walkways. Looking down, you see large forges, anvils with sigils and runes on them, crystals floating throughout the air. A very large crystal stands in the center, spewing both cloud and magma. You see various of the museums at different stations pounding away at what looks like crystals and some cloud, for floating off to a person who is arguing about something with someone across the whole amphitheater.
Hmm.
Uh, these arguments are all over the place as they state what they believe to be true or something about themselves. And you will see that same sort of cloud coming from them to be forged by the people around. Others standing underneath some of these magma flows, seeming to both burn them, but at the same time not burn them. It seems to be purifying them, some would say. Um, Sir Paladin will step up next to you. And now we've entered the Forge of Confidence. I remember my time inside. It was interesting.
What happens?
Oh, it's unique to each person. You purify yourself of your insecurities, worries. Shows you who you really are on the inside. A fun experience for many.
For many?
As you... Oh, of course, many. I mean, it depends. How confident are you in yourself? Some are stronger than others. Others have more things to beat out of themselves, some would say.
Okay.
The Forge is fun and all, but I never went through it. No need, I'm perfection as it is. I mean, look at me.
You see the ichor just kind of dropping off of him in different spots and sizzling.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I just go into the fountain of lava?
You could look for an attendant. It depends. You could look for an attendant. You could investigate around. talk to people, or just start trying things.
Let's I want to listen in to some of the people who are going through experiences.
All right. You look around. There's a couple gentlemen that are like sitting underneath waterfalls of magma, mostly muttering to themselves. You'll hear glances of course I can do this. This is what I'm meant to be. Um, as others will mention a goal in mind. I must be stronger. I must be pure. I must be able to endure. Um, you'll look up to the amphitheater section where people are debating views, it almost seems, as one gentleman says crop rotations should be on 9 cycles while the other one is yelling something about 8. It doesn't seem that important, but to them it is. Um, you see others that are working on an object of some sort, trying to make it better, whether it is someone else's voice, dream, or crystal. There's various other things around. Um, you see, eventually, as you keep watching, Sir Paladin will actually go to one of the waterfalls and just kind of sit under it. And you will see just the magma just kind of run along him, but he doesn't flinch or anything. You see it kind of seep into the metal of his suit.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and for the most part, you don't really notice anything. Give me an Arcana.
9.
You will notice, so you didn't need much. You'll notice that all of his runes on his armor are now glowing and just slightly shifting.
I'm gonna join him under the waterfall. In a separate waterfall, but like under the lava.
The druid will follow you and go into a waterfall as well. Oh, let's see how this goes. And he'll just sit, and um, you'll see the magma flow onto him, and you'll see the crystals that are on him become shinier, basically. But nothing else is really burning away. Now then, when you get to the magma, I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
16.
All right. When you step into it and get yourself settled, you feel the shift as the magma begins. Immediately, you are brought to an almost all fours position as you were sitting comfortably and then immediately fell forward.
Mm-hmm.
As you just get a strong sense of inadequacy, and you are not meant for greater purpose. And you feel that at your core, and then it starts to burn away, and slowly you start to hear in your own thoughts, I am that purpose. This feeling continues on for a while as you sit under the magma until eventually just that idea of inadequacy does not feel that strong. Is there anything else you'd like to work on? Beliefs that you may have. Can you weather the storm as you bring them up?
I'm gonna think back to I'm gonna think back to when I was training as a sorcerer and all of the trials that I had to go through to prove myself because I was so young. And I'm gonna use that as like inspiration for like fighting against the inadequacy.
Okay. Give me another wisdom saving throw.
16.
All right. You start focusing on the ideas of your training and making sure that you were good enough for these abilities. That inadequacies is just a whisper, some would say now. Um, but you start to feel the heat from the magma. Give me a constitution saving throw as your body starts to shake and impurities seem to be leaching out of you.
Ooh, nat 1.
Okay, unfortunately, you immediately fall flat first,
Oh no.
face first into the ground,
Oof.
and start burning as you take hit points
Oh
of
no.
damage. Um,
I'm gonna scramble out of the fire.
you can't move. You're
Oh
you're
no.
on the floor, little miss. You got a nat 1. You're on the floor right now. Give me a wisdom saving throw. While you're on the ground, the druid kind of puts himself in a flat position as well. The skull that he wears now several inches away from your face. Having trouble, princess?
I'm gonna grit my teeth and focus. This guy's just a troll.
What's wrong? What's wrong? Feeling inadequate? You start to feel that ichor in your chest grow.
I'm gonna fight it, and I'm going to try to raise myself up. And as I do that, I'm gonna shout that I am not inadequate. I am enough.
You continue on and now shouting at the heavens. Give me performance, persuasion, either one will work.
Performance or
Deception,
persuasion?
some would say.
Persuasion, how's that? $18.
All right. You start standing, pushing yourself up, roaring at the magic itself, screaming to the heavens. What do you scream to the heavens?
I'm just gonna mantra it. I'm gonna be like, I am not inadequate. I am enough. I can do this. I can face the storm. I am the storm.
The magma continues to flow down you. The ichor and impurities you felt before seeping out of you and burning away. It starts getting darker as the druid is now close to, even closer. Almost feels like he's on top of you, but he's not. Are you sure, dreamer? Don't you desire more than just what you have? Maybe you need just a little bit of help, that's all. Give me one more wisdom saving throw.
17.
You feel the last thought of inadequacy finally leave you. And when you do, you almost have this moment of realization that you are able to weather any storm. You do have the confidence to grow and become better. And you just get that feeling in your chest for just a moment of your purpose is to spread your dream. And with that, you gain 1 to your wisdom permanently.
Ooh. How do I do that?
You'll have to edit it outside of the thing, I believe. In the level editor, I think you can.
Manage.
Or you can add like a modifier or something. but you will be getting a +1 to your wisdom. So far, you have just dealt with this idea of inadequacy. You have gained the idea that spreading your dream is innate to you and your purpose. Um, the druid will kind of slump over a little bit and be annoyed. Ah, phooey. I'll get you in the next one, don't worry. And you'll see him kind of like start brushing the skull. He takes it off. He takes the skull off and holds it. You don't see a head where his head should be.
Hmm.
And he just kind of has it under the magma, and he's kind of just scrubbing it now. Just doing his own thing. You'll notice that the horns get a little bit thicker, and the purple cloud coming out of them is just a little bit more purple.
She's gonna ask him again, now that she's feeling better, what his dream is. Like, specifically.
Mine? To spread the nightmare.
Why?
That is mine. Why? What do you think I am?
A
As
nice
he
guy.
gestures at himself.
No, I'm the druid of nightmare. I don't exist without the nightmare. You see the whole point of the spreading the nightmare? It's quite simple, actually.
He's still. You notice like the skull kind of open and close as he's mentioning this to you while he's scrubbing it under the magma.
Mm-hmm.
And there's just occasionally you'll hear. He says it.
So you want to spread the nightmare to exist?
Well, I don't care if I exist or not, but the nightmare, that means it exists.
So you want to spread the nightmare so the nightmare exists?
Of course. I wouldn't be a druid of nightmare if there were no nightmares.
Does this mean you worship the nightmare?
Oh God, no. I mean, I'm a druid. I don't really worship anyone.
I thought druids worship Sylvanas and other
Who?
nature gods.
Oh,
She looks at him incredulously as if he's never heard of Sylvanas before.
Is that a new dreamer in town? Not one I've heard of.
Is he fucking with me?
Give me an insight.
It's my insight. $14.
He is not. He has no idea who you're talking about.
Weird. Okay, we're gonna drop that, but we're gonna take note of that. We're gonna check in on Sir Paladin. How's Sir Paladin doing under the magma?
He's great. He's moved on from the magma, and you now see him at one of the anvils, with his great sword being hammered away at. You can notice a lot of the purple clouds leaking out of his armor as he works.
What a busybody, don't you agree?
The druid, kind of not keeping his form here. He's kind of in a dark sludge right now.
What's wrong? Can't keep up.
Oh no, it's just hot in here. It's just, you know, all this happy feeling. It could do with a little fun, I would say.
I'm surprised you aren't absorbing all of the inadequacies and the insecurities happening around here.
Why would I absorb it? It goes in back to where it needs to.
You just don't see it like others. You'll see the skull turn towards you after he says that, the eyes glowing. Do you want to see like others?
No.
All right. Then he goes back to staring at the big crystal.
Nervously, I'm gonna rush over to Sir Paladin, away from the druid, away from Adir. We're gonna go to Sir Paladin, and I'm gonna inquire as to what he's doing.
I'm maintaining my weapon, of course. Can't be a paladin if you don't have good equipment.
Interesting. I'm gonna go to an anvil nearby, close to Sir Paladin, and I'm going to mimic his movements. But I'm going to take the collar from Timber, and I'm gonna work on that.
Sure. Give me a
Any intelligence or dexterity check.
Intelligence
Any-
or dexterity?
Yeah, whichever skill has the most pluses, pick that one. Intelligence or dexterity.
Okay, I'll do an Arcana. 22.
Alright, you pick up your hammer and you try to copy whatever Sir Paladin is doing, focusing on this collar, and you start hammering away. Unfortunately, it is a collar. The hammer doesn't do much. You kind of just keep hitting it for a little bit, and nothing really happens.
I'm gonna blow dust off of it like I worked really hard on it, and I'm gonna admire it in the light, and then I'm gonna put it back on Timber, satisfied.
Sir Paladin doesn't even see that. And as you were dusting it off and trying to admire your work that you definitely did. You know who does know that? You know who does notice?
Oh, the druid?
Yeah, he's kind of got that pose of head on hands in front of you. He's leaning on the anvil once you look up as you dust it off or whatever. Oh, that's adorable. That's just look at you trying so hard. Now that is the stuff of nightmares.
Do you have anything constructive to say? And I'm putting my hand on my hips.
Constructive to say? No. Constructive to do? Yes.
So I'm gonna gesture for him to take the anvil and show me that he can do better.
Oh, you want me to realize my dream here on the anvil?
Yeah.
That's your dream, to have me realize my dream. You sure about that? Careful what you ask for, dreamer.
I don't know if you're supposed to be friendly or not.
What is friendly when you're in the land of dreams?
We've never talked about what my arcane focus is.
What did you want your arcane focus to be?
I don't know.
Because it can be pretty much whatever you want, flavor text wise. But you do need one of some sort, whether it's a wand or something, blah 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 blah.
Do I need a wand?
It could be a wand, it could be a necklace, it could be a bracelet, it could be a gem, it could be an orb, it could be a book, it could be a thing.
I was gonna have it be an earring.
Alright, that's fine.
You can't just hit away at an anvil and expect something to happen.
What am I supposed to do?
We're in the Forge of Confidence. Forge your dreams. Make them a reality.
I'm going to carefully take my earring and the smallest hammer I can find. And I'm going to very gently just tap, tap, tap on like the metal part of the earring, not necessarily the crystal yet. And I'm going to think about my sorcerer abilities and my ability to be able to overcome and have power.
You go to take the smallest hammer you can find, which is just a regular sized hammer. And then the druid just kind of comes up and he just like reaches under the anvil.
I can't watch this anymore.
And you'll see a jeweler's kit come out, basically like polishing, tweezers, things like that.
Okay.
You
yeah.
don't hammer jewelry.
I'm not used to this kind of stuff, she says, and she grabs the jeweler's kit.
Yeah.
You don't, someone needs to learn how to maintain their equipment. I mean, the paladin can.
Don't know how, but you can't tell what he's wearing, but he's working on his armor now, but he's kind of clouded. You can't see him.
Weird. Okay, I'm gonna use the jeweler's kit.
I agree.
So yeah, you'll start polishing the earrings and working on them. You know, as you continue that for a while, you now know that they will come back to you if they ever get disconnected.
Oh, nice.
As you focus on that personal dream.
Would you look at that? You did it. So easy in the Forge.
Is there anything else to do in the forge?
I mean, it's an infinite possibility. It's the Forge of anything. It just determines on what you're looking for. But what about your dream? How am I gonna spread it?
My dream is to... And she's gonna stop and she's gonna think about it.
What do you wish of everything? What do you wish to spread?
You know that your goal is to spread your dream, but what is your dream?
I don't know.
You don't know, but you have a greater purpose. To be so young and not know what is out there for you.
Do we still have that quest to go hunt deer?
I mean, we always have that quest. You can do it anytime you want.
Okay. I was just wondering. Because I got so rudely interrupted last time. Is there anything else I wanted to do at the Forge of Confidence?
It seems like you need... something. You have the confidence, you have a dream. Well, you don't really know your dream bad, but you could have. Maybe a little... What's the word I'm looking for? Let's see, not
confidence, more of a not a goal, motivation. That's what you need.
A motivation.
You know, well, yes, you need motivation to spread your dream. What you don't seem to have that drive to spread it. You're out there looking for something greater. You want to be purposeful. I could think of something maybe. Let's see.
And he's kind of just tapping on his skull.
Let's see.
Hold on a second. I need to take my jacket off. And to do that, I have to take my headphones off. Ooh. Okay. Motivation. She's motivated by the fact that she's strong.
Second. Righty. That did not do that.
You making more art?
It might be. Also, you need motivation, so you know what? We're gonna give you some motivation.
Your mic is all like warbly.
It's the connection is getting really wonky right now. Let's see. Oh, damn it. Didn't do what I wanted. Let's see what happens. Okay. So you sit there as the druid just kind of keeps mumbling about motivation, and you looking to spread your dream. And he looks at you and starts to hover slightly.
So, how are you gonna spread your dream?
You see a
Through my
sparkle
actions.
in his eyes. Through what?
Through my actions.
And what actions are you going to take to spread the dream?
Defend the people from the nightmares.
Ooh, that's a good one. I like that. That's good. Write that down. I mean, everyone loves that.
Is he making fun of me again?
He's a little bit.
And where are you going to find said nightmares to fight? I mean, I'm the only nightmare around.
I gave him a pointed look. Seems like I have a nightmare detector right here in my pocket.
Oh, you're right. You're so right. All right. I love that you think this is your dream. It's great. I love it. One problem, there's no nightmares for you to fight but me. That would be silly. But if it's your dream, I mean, you can make it happen. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah. Yeah. So paladin. But you, sir. Yes, you.
Hmm. He looks over.
She wants to fight nightmares. What do you think?
That sounds fine. I don't know of any other nightmares. The deer one didn't go that well.
I know, I was there. Think good idea? Thumbs up, thumbs down. What do you think?
So Paladin is kind of confused. He's like, I'm guessing fine. Thumbs up.
Goody, I'll help. All right, little dreamer. Let's get you some nightmares to fight.
And he starts rubbing his hands together.
Now then, nightmares. You got your confidence. Look at you being all brave and stuff. Let's see.
And he starts floating away.
Remember, you asked for this. This is all on you. All on you, big guy.
And he starts floating backwards towards the really big crystal.
The really big. Uh-oh. I don't like this. Hey, what are you doing? Where are you going?
You want to fight nightmares, you said.
Not right now.
But you want to spread your dream, and I'm all for your support in your dream. I'm totally about it, too. So the question is, are you ready?
No.
But you said you wanted to.
And he's getting real close to that crystal.
Um.
And you're starting to see a lot of purple coming off of him.
Can I, oops. Hold on.
The beauty of all this is that you really need to be careful what you say your dream is. But I would not be a druid of the nightmares if I did not give my dreamer what she asked for.
And he bows to you as he's now hovering in front of the crystal.
Oh no, I don't like where this is going.
After all, as the druid of nightmares, I will help spread the nightmare, allowing your dream to flourish. Now let's see what happens when the new dreamer wants a little nightmare.
Just a
And-
little one.
His hand touches the giant crystal,
Oh no.
and quickly the ringing throughout the room grows louder. The debate now sounding almost violent and angry-filled. Purple starts to crack along the great gem, chains running along it. The magma growing with these purple crystals, the room's lighting still trying to keep the red, but the purple flows throughout the whole room.
Time for some nightmares. Welcome to the Forge of Nightmares, dreamer. It's time for you to forge a new one.
Oh no.
And the whole room quickly has grown darker, the purple now flowing everywhere. You see the druid now, what seems to be elongated at all points. The shadows billowing off of him.
Well, dreamer, time to spread the dream.
And the purple starts billowing out of the Forge of Nightmares, out into the city. The building starts shaking. The Desidans not really paying much attention to what's happening as they are now engulfed in their own antics, now arguing with each other, some fighting, um, others being touched by that ichor and growing in different strange ways. The museums are losing their wrapping, showing just bone and rotted vines. Um, Quickly, the forge is feeling almost toxic to be in.
Well, that sounds bad.
And the druid is looking down at you.
Well, dreamer, is it everything you hoped for?
And she's just gonna sigh and I'm gonna cast command and I'm gonna say stop.
He doesn't even resist it, and he literally just kind of stops and just kind of floats to the ground. And he will put his hands together in kind of the in the sleeves of each one, in each other's sleeves.
Ah, that was a good one, wasn't it?
What did you even do? Everything's all messed up now.
Messed up? What? No, it's the Forge of Nightmares.
We don't want to forge
wanna
nightmares. We don't want to make nightmares.
Of course you do. Nightmares are part of the dream. You said you want to spread your dream. And you can't spread it if you don't have nightmares. You said you wanted to find nightmares.
But I don't want to make nightmares.
You're not making nightmares. I made the nightmares. You're defeating the nightmares. See? Which, I mean, you probably want to do that soon. I mean, the people outside aren't going to be happy about what's going on.
Oh no. I'm gonna grab Sir Paladin and Timber and we're gonna run outside and assess the situation.
There's a lot of fire.
Oh no.
You step out into like a district you now see where there's a lot of other shops and such, but there's a lot of fire, a lot of that purple smoke, the purple crystals jutting out of places, and you're starting to see a lot of Icarus beings that are not really fully formed, kind of running around or crawling and swiping at people. Some guards have started to appear. Out of surprise, you notice a lot of them. Easily dealing with most of these things, but it's just everywhere. Sir Paladin, when he steps out, is like, well, I was not expecting your dream to start this quickly.
This isn't what I was dreaming about.
You wanted to be a hero, didn't you?
I guess.
Can't be a hero without trouble.
She's gonna roll her shoulders and prepare to cast Ice Knife at, like, any nightmares that are attacking people.
And you'll notice that you don't really have to worry about any spell slots or anything. You can kind of just cast your magic freely.
Nice.
As there's just tons of these creatures, and you'll start going around, dealing with them. It's mostly on the small scale, no real problems. As you're doing this for a while, eventually the druid will no longer be elongated. He's back in that nice little form that he has, where he's more of a person. Just kind of following behind you as you guys have been fighting. No one really pays him any mind. The nightmares don't. The guards don't. So you just hear his staff clicking along.
How's it going? How's the dream?
You've probably killed at least 50 of these damn things.
How many more of these things am I gonna have to kill?
It's been like 15 minutes, and these things are still going strong. You're tired already.
Kill? That's not how you deal with... Oh, you're killing them? Oh, that's sweet. You don't kill nightmares.
What are you supposed to do?
I don't know. Not my department. I guess you could kill them if you're using the right things. I don't know. But... remember, this is a place of dreams, dream girl.
So she's gonna, okay, so Lia is gonna think about that for a second, and she's gonna be like, I dream I have a gun.
I mean, we make guns. There's plenty of guns. I mean, look, there's one over there.
She dreams she has a gun, and she reaches for the nearest gun that she can find.
You find a flintlock pistol.
We're just gonna, I don't know if I'm allowed to use one of these, but I'm just gonna start firing.
Pew, 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 pew. You cast gun.
Cast gun.
So you're going around, you're dealing with things. Shooting, spells, the like, the druid kind of laughing, Sir Paladin kind of just nonchalantly cutting things down. You'll notice occasionally he will pray, and you will notice the dark ichor kind of turn to purple cloud, or back into the regular pink clouds.
Okay.
And Sir Paladin looks at you. Do you know where these all came from?
No, him?
What do you mean, him?
Didn't he make them? He touched the
Who?
crystal. The guy. And she turns to look at the
Oh.
druid.
The druid is just like,
What? She wanted things.
oh. And he messed with the forge, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I was busy, I didn't notice. And you didn't stop him.
I tried to, kind of. I tried.
That means you did as much trying as you did last time. Good.
At least I didn't fall asleep this
Druid,
time.
How do we deal with this?
I don't know.
You see him like lean back and kind of cover his eyes, almost like he's gonna start sleeping.
Oh my god.
Wake me when you figure out how to deal with nightmares. It'll be fun. And I got more things later.
Oh, right, and he'll kind of snap, and his staff will hover above him, and it starts blasting the various nightmares.
I'm helping.
Mm.
He's helping, see? I don't know what else you want from him.
Oh my god. How do we get rid of all these nightmares? What are we supposed to do?
We might not be able to fix this situation.
So what, we just let the nightmares roam?
Or find a balance, maybe. I don't know. It depends. What's your dream? How would you deal with this situation? And that's what the druid keeps saying. You're the new dreamer, or whatever that really is supposed to be.
I just wish it would all go away.
That doesn't sound like a good mentality. You can't just wish things away.
Well, I wish that I could make it better at least.
Perfect. Make it better. That's a good focus.
Okay.
And how would you make it better?
Leah's gonna think back to her arcane knowledge of any spell that, like, you know how in, like, Freerin she had that spell that just made flowers and it was kind of useless, but it was, like, nice and happy? She's gonna think of any spell like that. Something that's nice and happy, but potentially useless. She's gonna try to, like, good vibes this out of this situation.
Oh, good vibes this.
We're gonna try to cast good vibes.
Hear my hope.
Yeah. Let it echo.
You don't have, unfortunately, this is not a musical, and you do not have enough villains on your side. Do not have enough magical energy for a Hear My Hope moment. If you collect the various districts, you might be able to have Hear My Hope moment.
No,
That's
I'm just
another
trying the
episode.
good vibes through the situation.
You start good vibing. Nope.
No?
Good vibes doesn't really do much, nah.
Damn it. That was my only hope.
You notice that a lot of these creatures are still coming from the forge. The purple is still coming out from there. And the druid is
kind of just chuckling to himself as he watches you try to good vibe through this.
Okay. I'm gonna change tactics. We're gonna, we're gonna go, to the dark crystal where all the nightmares are coming from.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna try to, like, heal it.
Heal it. Alright.
With good vibes.
With good vibes.
But with a healing spell.
And a healing spell of good vibes.
Yeah.
So yeah, you will kind of make your way back in to the forge, and you now see that crystal is just got tons of that purple energy just kind of flowing through it. You see the red that it was before trying to at least leak out or mix with the purple, it almost seems like. Now that a lot of it is being let out of the building, you're noticing almost a split of the room is half red and now half purple. But the crystal is still spewing out just purple is the thing you notice.
Okay.
Sir Paladin will follow you in, kind of cutting down any creatures that get in your way, mostly the small little ones that don't really do anything. The druid has come inside. He's now like resting on one of the big anvils. There's still people arguing and doing their own tasks. The lava pools are some of them a bit icky looking.
Nightmares like there should be. So, your plans to heal the crystal?
Yeah, the thing you corrupted.
Well, corrupted's a strong word. I merely let it have nightmares.
Well, I'm gonna give it good dreams.
Everyone has good dreams.
He is not going to stop you. He's just going to let you do your thing. So you put your hand up to the crystal.
Mm-hmm.
When you touch it, give me an arcana.
Six, not one. Tell me how good I am.
Well, I wasn't expecting a 1.
I wasn't expecting a one either.
I was expecting a 10 at best, but
This is the second one I rolled tonight.
and it was a bad roll to do it on too.
I
You
know.
Touching the big magic thing.
I know.
You go to touch it, and you're trying to instill those good vibes. And that is not really working. Your intention's still there of trying to deal with the bad vibes, but it's not working. And as your hand is sitting there trying to deal with it, you feel a connection. And that connection is with that Icar spiral at the center of your chest. And you start to feel the nightmare drain into you, slowly into that Icar spiral. One of your eyes starts glowing purple and will now stay the same nightmare purple.
Oh no, that's not good.
As it continues to drain into you, give me a Constitution save to stay awake.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. You have full control of your body. You are toughing it out. You could remove your hand if you want, but you do notice that the purple is draining from the crystal.
I'm going to mantra this. I'm going to say, I can do this. I'm enough. I'm strong enough. I can handle this. And I'm going to try to draw in the nightmare energy into my spiral.
All right.
And
you start
stop
to draw
the
in.
nightmare.
As you keep it going, you then start to remember some key things the druid has said. Everyone has a nightmare. The nightmares are just there. And you hear in Sir Paladin's voice for just a moment a balance. Now, the question is, do you take in all of the purple or leave some of it?
I'm going to leave some of it.
Okay. As you continue draining it, you definitely feel your mark grow deeper and more connected to it. Your eyesight in the eye with the purple, you can now see the nightmare as well as the dream. And you see the crystal now start to spiral, and the colors seem to be almost stripes of red and purple now spiraling down. The purple crystals that were coming out of the lava now seem to subside, but instead they grow from the anvils to keep them in place. And you're starting to see a mix of the nightmare and a mix of the dream. And the druid will come float next to you, and he's like,
I asked you if you wanted to see, and you went all this way to see. Really complicated, if you ask me.
um, and now you now see the people debating and whatnot. You now do see those negative aspects, or what people would call a nightmare almost, flow from them and enter the crystals to then flow through the spiraling channels into the lava, where they are used as almost trials and tribulations. You now see the other half of what the forge is supposed to look like, where nightmares are one half of a puzzle of trying to better yourself, finding your fears and conquering them, not just denying them.
Okay.
And the screams and such from outside will stop. The Ichor beings will kind of subside, but you do see a lot of the museums that have lost their wrapping still have the wrapping gone and instead have plant-like features, similar to our druid.
And he will just sit back, finally touched by the nightmare fully. And you can see what you were supposed to. Should have listened to me the first time I told you.
So there's supposed to be nightmares with dreams. There cannot be good without the bad.
If that's what your opinion on things are, Miss Dreamer, so they must be.
She's gonna look around and try to come to terms with this idea of balance.
All things have it. At least they do now. Be careful what you dream for. You affect more than you realize, dreamer.
I
It's a
just
good
dream
thing
of
there's
a
only-
nap.
Good thing it's just me. Could you imagine another person here? Because you made a silly decision, that'd be ridiculous.
I just
Isn't
dream
that
of
right,
a
Sir
nap.
Paladin? Oh, we can go now. Alright, we'll head back to the inn. I think this was a successful day.
And he'll kind of just tap his staff, and like a bed of roots kind of appears below you and kind of carries you out.
Thank you, everyone. Sorry for the trouble. We'll be back later.
Sir Paladin will start walking out with you as well. Outside is pretty calm.
Most of the fires are gone. No one was really hurt that you can tell. And most people have moved on pretty quickly. But you do notice it's darker around the forge now. It doesn't have that same sort of brightness to it, but it still has the glow from its magics. Not in any detrimental, it just looks different now. And you feel an innate connection to the forge. Like you can return to it at any time.
Okay.
And you will make your way back to the tavern.
I need some ice cream.
You will get your snacks and kind of relax for the day, and that is where we will fade out for this session as you think back on what you dealt with trying to achieve your dream for the day.
Goodness. Every time I try to do something, something bad happens. Nothing good can ever happen.
I mean, you're figuring out your place in the city, and you said you wanted to fight nightmares. You said you wanted to spread your dream. Look, you just gotta realize what your dream is. I mean, trying to spread it. Careful what you ask for. But thank you, anyone that was here and everyone that was, for joining us on our little adventure.
Oh boy.
Just Lia trying to find her dream and come to terms with it.
I'm so lost with Lia's character.
How much can she affect this plane? What is she meant to do while she's here?
Yeah, obviously make messes that I have to clean up.
You make some messes and you end up cleaning them up.
Kind of.
This one was The King Who Sleeps, episode 3.
The King Who Sleeps.
The King Who Sleeps. Or we could go with the Forge of Nightmares for this episode. How about that? Yeah,
that's probably good. We spent a lot of time in the Forge.
The Forge of Nightmares for this one. We'll have to see what you will do next. Will there be more characters that you have to get introduced to? Will there be other aspects of the dream realm you will figure out? Will you ever achieve your dream or figure out what your dream is? But I can't give you that dream.
Yeah, I know. It's got to come from me, and I don't know what I'm doing. You're asking me to, really think about this character.
Yep, that's what you wanted. You wanted characters.
And
the druid is there to be your best friend.
Yeah, apparently.
He's your best buddy. He will be there with you.
I thought Sir Paladin was bad.
Nah.
This guy's just a troll.
You just need your Druid of Nightmares. He's great. He's great. I love him. I'm glad you get him as a party member.
Oh my god, I'm glad you made him.
Sir Paladin, a deer. I told you would be meeting him again.
Yeah.
I love it.
I love you. Oh my god.
All right, folks. Thank you guys for coming. I hope to see you guys in the next one. I have overloaded Princess Evillan.
Definitely. I'm exhausted. I thought so hard about my character and what she was supposed to do and how she was going to accomplish things and what her dream was, and I feel like I got nowhere. I feel like I just made matters worse today. I may have.
Think what your dream is. You got to think what your dream is, and all the divine information you're getting is you should be spreading your dream.
Yeah, but I don't know what my dream is.
That's the thing about, the title.
My dream is to own an ice cream shop.
Look, characters say things for a reason, and that's just something you gotta remember.
I can't. You know how bad I am in Baldur's Gate. I can't
I know that's unfortunately how it works, though. In taking notes of
Oh
character interaction,
no.
you gotta remember key words and be careful what you say. You got mystic genies in the realm of dreams.
Oh, God.
Monkey's paw.
Yeah, and I
bullshit.
roll ones every freaking turn.
Look, you were like, look, I want to fight the nightmare.
I rolled.
You want to fight nightmare? All right, it's time to fight some nightmares.
I rolled
looky.
2 1s and 2 20s this session.
It really chose what to do.
You really wanted to get me.
It did. It did want to get you.
All right. So, are we doing D&D next week, or are we taking a break and doing it the week after?
Week after.
The week after? Okay. So, you guys can check us out on the VODs channel, youtube.com/@princessevillanvods, and check out the previous streams, part 1 and 2 of City of Stars. You can check that out on the VODs channel and catch up with today's session. Everything that has happened so far. If you liked the little run over that we did in the beginning and you want to know more and you want to hear everything that happened, go check that out if you're interested. Other games and stuff is also on the VODs channel. Other things that we have done, including reading webcomics and other things like that. So if you're interested, go check that out. If not, you can check out what we're doing on the Twitch page, twitch.tv/princessevillan. Go to schedule and it will tell you everything that's happening this week, including games we're playing on Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. We're reading Homestuck on Wednesdays and Sundays, so catch us tomorrow for Homestuck. And you can check out whether we're doing D&D that week or not. So, yeah, stay in the know by going to the schedule. If you're looking to be a part of the streams and give us some feedback as to what you're looking for, maybe you want us to play another TTRPG, maybe you want me to play a specific visual novel or a certain game, I'm taking feedback on the Discord channel. There's a section about feedback and ideas that you can let me know of what you want to do, what you want to see. Otherwise, we'll be doing some fun stuff on the Discord, so come join us for that. It'll be really interesting, I think. We're going to try to make it interesting at least. So, yeah, come join us. We have a couple ideas for things that we want to do.
Alrighty, that's it, everybody. Good night.
Good night. Bye, everybody. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.